Hey Leo, how's it going everyone? Welcome to Blue Mountains Tarot. This is your general reading for the second half of December. Please keep that in mind with the general reads. Only take messages that do resonate. I do offer personal readings. If you're interested, you can contact me below in the description box. And as always, guys, thank you so much for all of your support. Hyping the video, like, share, subscribe. I appreciate it. Let's take a look. Leo, messages for Leo, second half of December. What is the message for Leo? I keep getting this thing here, Leo. When I was meditating and thinking about you guys and your sign and everything, I was just like, there's a thing about, I won't be surprised if you get the High Priestess. Just gonna say what I get in the meditation sometimes. High Priestess and maybe Two of Wands or something. It's like stepping back and just observing what is taking place in your life at this time, observing the characters, the people, the roles that you're playing or that you're involved in, observing life. You know, it's like a movie. We just sit back, we recline, and we watch this thing unfold versus getting all caught up and yelling at the screen and, you know, or just observe, because observation really, a lot of answers will come through that. A lot of truths will come to you. Sit back. Your answers can be kept within yourself. That very High Priestess energy. The Magician. The Empress. Wow. Holy creation. Again, maybe this is something through the observation, right? A lot of ideas, a lot of truths, a lot of creation, a lot of your life can be created through observation. Sometimes people mimic, you know, with that magician. They copycat, they mimic something that they saw and they make it better. They see something in life, they observe it, they look at it, and they're like, I like that idea, but I want to make it better. I want to do something different with it. I want to create something more healing, more beneficial from something that is maybe not being looked at from that viewpoint. Let's see, there's a lot of creation here, a lot of manifesting your own wellness, your healing path. We've got some Gemini there. The Knight of Swords. A lot of you, there's like a sense of readiness, and maybe the observation phase is still in place, or maybe it's kind of come to this place where you're like, I feel good in myself, I feel abundant enough, I feel healthy enough. If any of you are going through healing on a maybe a physical health level, there's an energy here about like, it's time to sort of put your purpose into action. Putting your true purpose, what you feel aligned with, to truly offer the world, the community, whatever this is. This is about taking action. There's been that gestation period of birthing something, creating something, learning, and feeling like the readiness time is here to give it up, up and out kind of thing. Not give up, but give it outwards. That's what I'm trying to say. Let's take a look here. It's like something that maybe you've always wanted to create or do, but maybe some of you kept this a little bit dormant, or you kept it inside, or it's coming into its awareness within yourself that this is who Leo is supposed to shine as. This is what Leo is meant to do. This is finding your purpose, finding what it is you want to start manifesting, creating, showing up as, and taking action on that now. So I think a lot of you are feeling ready. You're ready. It's like, the Empress is also bearing children. And maybe you said, you know, I'm ready to be a mother. I'm actually ready to settle down. You know, you're ready to parent, which is a big decision. It's a big role. So some of you are, there's the Four of Wands. Some of you are ready you're in a place of balance and wellness and healing to start the family, to start something of that. Maybe you're birthing an idea that's not necessarily another little human being, but maybe an idea in your life that you want to help others. There could be a little bit of this doula energy here, or midwife energy. Just gonna say that because I feel like the scales are here and it's kind of weighing the family, it's weighing the birth. There's something around doula or midwife, that kind of home birth, home nursing, natural care. There's something about that for some of you. That's a specific message. But there's definitely a sense here that things are in a very stable place for you, Leo. You've been working very diligently on your healing, on mastering your craft, your life, yourself, creating as much balance and stability within your life. Is there anything else around that Four of Wands? Could be around family. Again, creating, starting a family. There's been some deception here that has been hopefully not, well, not about hopefully or not. It is what it is. There could be some legal issues that have to be sorted out through some deception, through something that needed to have, maybe there's a contract involved. There's something disrupted the stability. What is this? There's some things about cutting your losses. Yeah. There was an imbalance with something around a situation or a person feeling like they couldn't quite handle the challenging moments. And this could be you, Leo, where you're like, I'm ready to handle the challenging moments. And I couldn't handle the challenging moments at the time. I wasn't ready enough. I wasn't mentally prepared. I wasn't physically healthy enough. There's something here that shook up a little bit of your home life, your family life, your stability, because I think some of you had to kind of pull yourself away or remove yourself through changes that were not easy for you to deal with. And I think that those are all coming back into place. There could have been some unfair treatment there for sure. Seven of Swords, Five of Pentacles. With the Justice, there could have been some very unfair circumstances, or things were not. They just weren't in your favor. It was a very unfortunate situation, unfair situation, potentially around housing, around your stability. But I think a lot of you really, it's like alchemizing or transmuting the things in life that were not fair for you, that you were not capable of doing or you didn't know how, and saying, how can I go from rags to riches, let's say? How can I go from not being able to cope or being able to handle things or being able to creating the things that you want for your life, for yourself, in an unfair situation? So when something maybe feels unfair, we have to get inventive. We have to start to create the solution. We have to create the thing that we need that is maybe feeling like a lack in your life. This could be something around family values. Maybe favoritism, I don't know. We'll leave that there for a sec. Is there any healing advice? Let me just see. Whoa. The World and the Four of Pentacles. So why the Four of Pentacles? Hang on. This is showing that the healing advice is saying you don't really have to grip onto something here, Leo, because when it's going to kind of close itself through. It's going to close itself out. There's something that's going to change where by you holding on, by you gripping onto a situation, you may be preventing the transformation, the alchemization of something going into new. Let me just see that first. Let me just check that for a sec. Some of you are saving for travel. The 10 of Wands. Yeah, these are burdens here that some of you are... I don't know what you're totally hanging on to here, but life is going to put something through a bit of the rinse cycle to move it forward for you. You maybe had to take the burden in an unfair situation, specifically financially, because you have 4 and 5 of Pentacles. And it may have been an unfair scenario, an unjust or unjust situation for you. But I feel like there could be this thing around saving to move or saving to travel, saving to get out of this scenario. It's definitely coming to a place of where you need to somehow surrender or release it. It's like cut your losses here with the 7 of Swords. You've dropped a few things because you can't carry any more than you need moving forward. And so something here has to be released and let go. It could be a sense of, like, some people can get a little bit in from a past lack experience. They could start to become greedy. They can start to become hoarding. They can start to feel like, I need to hang on to everything so that I don't ever experience lack again, or something of that nature. And I feel like life is sort of ending this cycle for you, or creating something where the Magician and the Empress cannot experience this. They can't experience lack. First and foremost, from a perceptive view, from a spiritual understanding, that their lack is really it's a mindset. You create, and life around you is creating all abundance 24/7 all the time. We're like flooded in it, but there's something about you being ready to step into that part of your life of, I'll create what is missing. I'll create what is missing here. So you're ending old cycles of something, Leo, where it's like, that was unfair, or whatever, that lack mentality, or that instability, or that betrayal, or deceit, or again, theft. 7 of Swords can be stealing and theft. You can't hang on to that old version, because it really is a heavy thing that could be weighing you down from closing out the cycle, from being able to move, to fly, you know? So things are going to get back into balance again. And it's because you are taking action towards creating that, to filling up your own tanks, to filling up your own bank, maybe. Okay, let's close up the reading for Leo. Any closing messages? I really love the Magician and the Empress. I think a lot of you are going to start to witness your strengths, your talents through challenges, through things that you've been maybe less fortunate in. And you're ready. The readiness is here to take the action towards, what does Leo want? You have the abilities. If you just have your mindset that you have abundance waiting for you to create and step into, go for it. Emperor, no. Page of Cups. Okay, I think it's just saying you're loved. I think the closing reading here is that you're loved, Leo. Somebody wanting to express emotional gratitude. Could be that as well. Emotional friendships, emotional expression, gratitude, feeling emotionally content. You're loved. The thing is that I lined this up underneath the Empress. And a lot of you may be helping those people who were once in your shoes. Some of you could be, this idea could be around the family, children, younger people, having a bit of a motherly role, having a role of healing others who need emotional support or nurture. So some of you are sort of what you once lacked, or you are helping those others. And it could be related to mother, I said doula and all that, and children, that kind of thing. Absolutely. There is the Chariot at the bottom of the deck, the World. Some of you are, it is about traveling or switching up something in your location. Maybe it's just a trip, but it could be something else attached to that. Nine of Swords, okay? I think that you're no longer needing to, or you're letting go of the anxiety or the stress that you're on, that you're like on the right path. That's the thing, Leo, is that you guys may have gone through this thing of like, I don't know if I'm on the right path. I feel like I'm not. I feel like I can't accomplish things. I feel like I'm still struggling through injustice or, never having enough and always just paycheck to paycheck, to now feeling like I'm ready to move forward and I'm ready to grow what I want for myself. So I think a lot of you are not necessarily as attached to an old mindset or a feeling that life is not going to move you along to a place of more greatness, more abundance. It's here, it's coming in. You are loved, and you're to help others as well in that process. Let's take a look here at the wisdom of the Tao. What's the message for Leo? Refuse to be used. There you go. Some of you were taken advantage of or used here. That's where that Five of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles, Seven, the injustice, the unfairness. Pull away from your fears and refuse to be a victim, 100%. You will never be happy if you don't end the toxic arrangements that imprisoned you. Love yourself. You deserve better. This is the unconditional love. There's the Page of Cups. You are loved. Now you love yourself. It's right there. Empress. Self-worth. Your self-worth of knowing that you are worthy of abundance, of magic, of great ideas and things that are meant for you to step into, take action towards that path. I love it. All right, Leo. Thanks again, guys, for all of your support. Have a great day, and I will see you soon. Take care.